In today's episode of The Tenant, I'm in Thane. In Thane, I'm in Thane's biggest township city, Hirandani Estate. Our tenant today is a family that stayed in Thane for 25 years in their own apartment but has now moved on rent. Why are they doing that? What works and what doesn't? Let's meet them. Hi Akshay.
Hey Vishal, welcome to our in-progress home.
Okay, in progress home.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a recently shifted home.
Yes. It's been like 3 weeks, but we are slowly adding all the elements in the home.
Okay. So firstly, how big is this home?
The home is 945 square feet.
Okay.
868 and the rest is the balcony on paper.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And it's a 2.5 bedroom home.
2.5 bedroom.
Yes.
Okay. So what is it that makes Akshay a renter?
So I had to renovate my home because of leakage issues, but I also wanted to experience Hirandani estate and figure out if I want to move here in the future. So I thought, renting is a good option to first test the waters and then decide later on.
Okay. So you are a Thane local who
Yep.
owns an apartment, but this is your first array into renting a home.
Yes.
Why is he in this project, in this apartment, in this building?
I really like township projects and I really like the vibe of this area because there's a lot of convenience around this specific apartment. You have all the cafes around you. There are nice gyms around. There's a co-working space which you can just walk to. There are cafes and restaurants you can chill. So those were like few factors for me to consider this specific area.
पर फिर थाने में ही रहना था आपको?
थाने में ही रहना था.
क्यों? क्या है खासियत थाने की? मतलब for many people that वो aspiration होता है ना, अगर when you are struggling in a way, you're in Thane or Navi Mumbai, but when you are really making money, then you're in Mumbai. वो thought था आपके mind में?
I think that struggling part is going away slowly from all other areas. I think people have moved to different parts of Mumbai, Thane, and they belong to the same social strata. So I think that is getting evened out, I would say, compared to 5 years ago or 6 years ago. But when you look at Thane, right, like the quality of construction, the new builders coming up, right, the lifestyle matching up to Mumbai, right? For example, I was like, okay, we need to go to Mumbai for a specific restaurant or a cafe to get that Mumbai vibe. But I'm seeing that that's getting built up in Thane.
Okay. Yeah. एक चीज जो मैं यहाँ पे जो इस घर में है जो बहुत मुंबई घर में नहीं है is that balcony.
Yes.
That gets used quite a lot by you guys.
Yes. So I use this balcony at least 30 minutes a day, I would say, to be realistic. In the morning, you just stand there, get a peaceful time with yourself.
Okay. So basically, this balcony was like a factor in selection.
Yes, absolutely.
अगर balcony नहीं होता तो आप ये घर लेते?
नहीं.
So balcony was a deal breaker.
Yes, because even I might go to a co-working space to work, right? But I'm living with my parents, and they really enjoy sitting out, drinking their tea in the morning. So I think even that small little joy is worth getting the balcony.
And this house, besides the balcony, where all do you spend most of your time?
Most of my time, dining table and my small work from office room.
Okay.
That's where I spend most of my
time. So dining table gets used for what? Your working,
tea,
talking?
coffee, chilling with family, talking with them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Kitchen gets used quite a lot by you. Just when I came, I noticed from the corner of my eye that the kitchen is quite a decent sized one.
Yeah, but mostly my mom, and I use it to make coffee, oatmeals and things like that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me, for your parents, was there a thought that they maybe want to shift to Mumbai?
Not that I've heard of.
Okay.
They're really content people in general, I would say. So they never thought, they didn't have any aspirations as to move to Mumbai because they like the area around, there's a lot of greenery around. And they were not sure whether they find the same thing in Mumbai.
Because I think at a certain age, of course,
Yep.
Once you cross 50 plus, many people, how much ever the wealth is, they want to be around their familiar surroundings.
Yes. Even moving from like Thane to this specific location, right? Like my mom's like, my friends are there. How will I interact with new people? How will I make friends here? So I think that is a big factor. And Thane to Mumbai is like even a bigger factor.
So within Thane also there was resistance from your parents कि यहाँ पे shift नहीं करना.
Little bit.
How did you convince them?
I just showed them the home, the area, and then they were like, okay, let's give it a shot because you are telling us to join along. Yeah.
Okay, so this thing covers your living and dining room. this will be what your.
This is like my work from office room, jam room, guitar room.
Okay. So basically, you have a lot of hobbies.
Yes.
Which you optimize over here.
Yes. Yes.
Decent sized room.
Yeah. Pretty decent, I think.
And this is the dry area.
Yeah, this is the dry area.
This is the common bathroom.
Yep.
Okay, so this covers your first bedroom. You know?
Yes.
So this is used by you, your family.
Mostly by me. So it's my room.
Okay.
Yep.
All these things in the apartment, they've come with the apartment. You purchased them, the air conditioners, wardrobes.
So the air conditioner in this room and the wardrobes in both of the rooms came with the apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were there some other projects within Thane that you looked at besides this, or this was it for you?
No, because of the township factor. I think this is the place to be in Thane. I would say that very, very decisively.
So basically, this you wanted to be like in a mini city with its own.
Yeah, where I don't have to go out a lot. I can just walk to most of the places I want to be at. Right, like a co-working space, a cafe, restaurant, a gym. I can just walk around, and that's about it. Not get caught up in traffic.
How often do you go out of this township?
Now that I'm here, actually maybe once or twice a week. That's it.
Otherwise, all your life is inside this.
That's it, yeah, from now, at least the last 3 weeks.
What's the biggest challenge about living here?
The biggest-
सबसे बड़ी समस्या क्या है?
The biggest challenge if you have to go to office, I think that's the biggest challenge. That would immediately make me not consider this area or to stay over here. I think because the traveling time is a lot. Even if you have to go to office 3 days a week, I would really consider living here or not.
Okay.
That would be I think a very big factor.
Okay. Because the distance from here to Mumbai
Yeah.
or other hubs is very far.
Yeah. It's gonna take you 1.5 hours to 2 hours.
So basically, then this is a place which is meant only for work from home people.
It's best for work from home people or those who have offices in, let's say, Powai or Navi Mumbai, like Airoli.
Is there any weakness over here in terms of power, water?
Nothing.
This way, you get 24/7
Nothing.
power and water.
Yep. No issues at all. Apart from you'll see new buildings coming up around you, so some construction noise for sure. But apart from that, no issues. You have everything over here. It's quite deep in Thane. That's what I would say. It's not even near a station unless the metro comes up. It's not near the station. It's not near Mumbai. The travel time just from the Thane Cheknaka to this specific property is going to be 30-40 minutes.
And you wanted a 2.5 BHK, or you could have been okay with a 2 BHK also?
Right now I stay with my parents, so I definitely wanted a 2.5 bedroom because the half bedroom would help me set up my jam room, my work from office. Also, a lot of 2 bedrooms over here don't have a balcony. So as we discussed, right, a big factor that wasn't there.
Tell me, for a person who's been in the startup world, is Thane a place that you think can be a startup hub? Like when we talk startups now, we only think maybe Bangalore at the top.
Yep.
There's Hyderabad to an extent.
Yep.
There's Delhi NCR.
Yep.
Mumbai is pretty much nowhere in the picture.
Yep.
Do you think Thane can be a startup hub in your view, or no?
I think if there are more supporting programs specifically or specific communities that could be built in Thane, then I think that ecosystem could grow. But right now, all the events, all the ecosystem is in Mumbai. So I think there's still a lot of catching up to do, honestly.
So Thane का number अभी आया नहीं है.
Thane का number आया नहीं है.
Just when you were operating your startup,
Yep.
did you consider moving to a location in the core startup hubs of India?
Definitely,
like Bangalore or
definitely.
Hyderabad?
So my startup was fully remote, but if I had to look for an office, I'd definitely not stay in Thane. Even if I had to be in Mumbai, that's one, and I would consider Bangalore, I think, second best option.
So basically, Thane may have a cost efficiency versus Mumbai,
Yes.
but it doesn't have the supporting ecosystem and environment for a startup to flourish.
That's correct.
Okay, so this thing covers the first bedroom. This
Yes.
is your bedroom.
Yep.
Up ahead will be what? Your master bedroom.
Yes, my parents' room.
Okay.
That's where they spend most of their time.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is a bright room.
Yes. So one of the factors I considered when picking this home is like the amount of natural light, and I think that's a very big plus. That you don't need to turn on any artificial light during the day, and still has enough light to Yeah.
So I think the view from here is also pretty pleasant.
Yes, yes, very pleasant, especially at night where there are like lights around everywhere. It looks very good.
Is anything in your mindset at this point telling you that the next step for you after this, whenever it is, will be checking out a location like Mumbai, or not at all? That's not even in your consideration.
If I'm going to rent a home, definitely I would check out Mumbai at least once. If I can find a similar home, I can afford a similar home at that point of time, then yes. If not, stick to Thane.
Because quality of life you are convinced is superior here.
Yes, as of now, yes. Yeah.
What's the one edge you think Mumbai has over Thane at this point?
You said connectivity.
You said quality of life over is better in Thane versus Mumbai.
Yeah.
You said all the eateries that were commonly there in Mumbai are now there in Thane.
Are coming up. Yeah.
तो फिर क्या अभी आपके माइंड में जो मुंबई का स्ट्रेंथ है in your at this point?
Connectivity and status.
Connectivity and status.
Yes.
For this place, you got it through a broker, without a broker? How the search?
I got it through a broker, but I spent like around 6 to 8 months going around buildings in this specific area until I found the right sort of layout for me, right sort of building for me. So I spent around 6 to 8 months. Yeah, because I was not in a rush and I wanted, like, if I'm going to go on a rented apartment, then might as well take time and like.
Did you look for a higher floor? Was something you wanted? A higher floor, lower floor, mid floor, anything?
Actually, since I never experienced a higher floor, I was staying on the ground floor. So I was like, okay, as long as it's above the 7th floor. But yeah, now if I had to rethink, I would want to like go for a higher floor above at least 15th floor. I think that's where I'm thinking at.
Okay, and this will be your attached bathroom. Okay. Modest size.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all of this, how much are you paying, Akshay? क्या है rent आपका यहाँ पे?
61,000 rent है.
Okay. And deposit over here?
I paid 4 months deposit.
Okay. And the contract is how long?
3 years.
You know, throughout the entire show, you have spoken a lot about what got you over here.
Yeah.
It includes the vibe, the eateries, the cafes, the amenities. What part of it do you use the most?
There are so many things, Vishal. It'll make you consider maybe you want to shift from Mumbai to Thane.
Okay.
So let's go check it out.
Okay, let's see it. Let's see it actually whether I'm tempted enough to shift from Mumbai to Thane after the tour you give me.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it, huh, Akshay?
Yeah.
This is one of the amenities that you wanted to show me.
Absolutely. You might have cafes, restaurants and things to do around. But how many places have this at a walking distance from your home?
So, so this lake area, do you frequent it often? This lake and garden around?
Yeah. Whenever I want to take a work break, I can just walk here, sit for 20 minutes, feel amazing and go back to work, right? It's so convenient and it feels so good.
Okay. So here there are lots of office buildings also I can see.
Yes, yes. There are a lot of offices coming up here.
So what's the plan going forward for you? क्या plan करना है आपको भी? अगला step, be on rent, you want to buy a home. You were earlier a startup entrepreneur, now you're not.
Yeah.
क्या है goal आपका?
So I eventually want to start up again in the coming up years. So I do want to rent my home for 2 specific reasons. One is, as of now, the money made in mutual funds are beating the home appreciation, right? House appreciation, that's first factor. And the second factor is I don't want to take up any long-term EMI burden as of now, because when I get the idea or when I want to actually go all in into my business, then I need to have that cash on hand. So there are 2 major factors for me to stay and keep renting.
So basically keep renting.
Yep.
Don't block capital by buying a house.
Yes.
So that you have enough ammunition when you get your startup idea.
Yep.
Okay. But then in terms of staying in Thane, that's your plan?
Yes, as of now. Until I plan to have an office in Mumbai, then I would like to shift there to reduce my traveling time. I think that would be the only factor. But apart from that, the quality of life here is amazing and I would want to stay here.
So, okay. So basically be in Thane till an office in Mumbai has to come up.
Yep.
Otherwise, this will be the place where you were born and this is the place where you will probably retire also.
Yes.
Okay. Akshay, thank you for coming on The Tenant, from being an owner of a home in Thane to being a renter.
Yep.
But yeah, clearly living it up over here. Good luck.
Thanks a lot for having me, Vishal.
Okay. Time for the report card. This is a 2.5 BHK of 945 square feet in a large gated community. Location, this is Hirandani Estate, Thane's biggest township project of over 350 acres. It's a city within a city with all basic conveniences as well as other amenities around, from cafes, bars and spas. Connectivity, that's probably its weakest point in terms of public transport, not very strong. The railway station is far away. Private transport is necessary. All in all, if you're a person that wants to be in a city within a city, has the budget for it, wants something wherein your life revolves around this place, this is a sort of location and project that can be considered. Are you looking for the perfect home? Stop looking around, scan the QR code and explore from thousands of rental properties, read resident reviews and make an informed decision with 99acres.com.